Hello there, I'm Daz. In this video I'll be demonstrating how to obtain Stalhrim even with a very low level character. So you'll see that I'm only level 5. Much too low to do anything with Stalhrim just yet, but I'm collecting the resources for later in the game. So I've not even completed the Bleak Falls Barrow quest, but my character has made her way to Windhelm. She gave Gjarland 250 gold to take passage to Solstheim, and she's now at Raven Rock. And in order to start mining Stalhrim, we need to first obtain a ancient Nordic pickaxe.
Have you? That foolish old man's taken my pickaxe again. No, this isn't just your run-of-the-mill pickaxe. I'm talking about an ancient Nordic pickaxe. They don't exactly grow on trees, you know. I prefer to handle these things on my own. Look, if you see Cretius, tell him to give me that pickaxe back, and I'll pay you for the trouble.
So there we are, we can obtain an ancient Nordic pickaxe by going to see Cretius. I'll skip through this conversation as quickly as I can, because old Cretius is gonna lumber us with another mission as soon as we start speaking to him. But that is not the point of this video.
Damn it, woman. I said to leave me be. Who in the blazes are you? Can't you see I'm busy? Why should I tell you? I don't even know. But mark my words. Her secret, the East, it killed my great-grandfather, Gratian Caerelius. The East Empire... I found an unsent letter. The East Empire Company must have felt it was a... It is. Well, now you're starting to... I'm telling you. Look, time's my enemy. It's caught up with... I do. Gratian kept a journal. Here's everything I have. The letter, the key.
Okay, so we now go to the third option there.
The damn fool doesn't even deserve to have it. The pickaxe was made... I'll bet he stole it from the Skaal in the first place. Oh, very well. Here.
Okay, so we now have the ancient Nordic pickaxe. I will... What am I doing? Sorry about that. Yeah, some people choose not to return the pickaxe to Glover and just hold on to it as a quest item. That way it doesn't weigh anything in the inventory, but I'm not too worried about that.
Glover Mallory's there. So, you finally tracked down old Cretius. Tell you what, since you went through all the trouble of finding it, I just wanted to remind that cop. Now that you've delivered the message, I'm satisfied. Besides, that pickaxe hasn't done me any good in years. Maybe you can put it to good use.
Okay.
Armor to me. I'll fix it up right.
So now we have the pickaxe in our possession. We can head off to the primary site for obtaining Stalhrim. So we're actually heading to an area called the Stalhrim Source, which is right where I have the cursor. There is no map marker just yet. I'm going to fast travel to White Ridge Barrow. As you can see, I've already done a little bit of exploring, even though I'm at only level 5. It was quite dangerous. I got killed a couple of times by Reekling spears, but not to worry. It'll all be worth it in the end. So as we look on to White Ridge Barrow, what we need to do to reach the Stalhrim Source is just skip over here. The Stalhrim Source will not gain a map marker until you actually do a specific quest for the Skaal much later in the game. The quest is called A New Source of Stalhrim. But this is the location. Now Stalhrim takes longer to mine than all of the other deposits. I'll mine this Stalhrim deposit the intended way, going through the animation. There are actually 10 Stalhrim deposits at this location. Each one of these yields 3 Stalhrim, so we can collect 30 in all. There is no need to refine Stalhrim at a smelter. It is just used in its raw state. Right, and I'll mine this second deposit using the quicker method. Okay. So that should give us 6 Stalhrim. Yes, I'm not going to mine this place out completely. I think you get the idea. We can obtain 30 right here. And if that is not enough, I'm now going to fast travel to Northshore Landing. And there is another smaller source of Stalhrim nearby. There are quite a few excuse me, Stalhrim deposits scattered around the island, but many of those are actually associated with some of the larger quests. So I'm just picking out the 2 most obvious really for this video. We have some Arctic grayling here, I think. Yes, we do. There are also some pearlfish. I'll go to the map and show you where they were actually. Yes, I've discovered some pearlfish quite near Bloodskull Barrow. In the water just there. I know that pearlfish can be a little bit troublesome to get hold of. I'm going to have to deal with these hawkers. Right. This is the only trouble having a level 5 character. So I will mine one more of these. So if you mine out both of these sites, you should have 36 Stalhrim. And both of these sites should respawn within 10 days. Or should I say after 10 days. Let's just take a look. There we are. So I hope people have found this useful, and thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.